Hello, guys. Good morning. This is Emmanuel McDonald's, and I'm so happy to be coming your way again today. I know it's been quite a bit since I did a video like this. I promised you guys that I was going to do this video sometime last week. I wasn't able to do it because of some circumstances that were beyond my control. I'm so sorry I couldn't do it, and I even the day I said I was going to try and do it because I did it. There was a day I did it, but then I had issues with my upload, so I couldn't do it. The day I said I was going to do it, I wasn't able to find the time to actually do the video, so I had to do this recording again today. So guys, here it is. I'm glad that I finally had the chance to do this for you. This is a video that you're going to like. Believe me, this is going to make you a lot of money. Okay, and so let's talk about money. Um, we are a few days before we get into the ember months. So I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a very serious and simple question. What are your plans for the ember month? What are your plans to improve on your trading skills this year? You've been, complaining about lack of good strategies and mentorship and all that all through the year. We're about to enter into the final stretch of the year. What are your plans, to better yourself, to become a better trader, a better person with regards to this? Okay, so while you still have that thought in mind, let's just go into what I have for you today. Okay. Now I keep getting messages from some of you. I've gotten like maybe 20 or 30 messages over the last 1 month or so, asking me about the mentorship. Okay. Now I have to say this. I'm done with the mentorship this year. It has really not been easy for me. I have a few things. So those of them that are in the mentorship already, they will know why. I've had to travel. I've had to travel. I've got a few things that are here and there that I have to take care of. I had to take care of rather. So it's not really been easy finding time for mentorship and also I'm done with I'm done with the one-on-one mentorship that we normally do. So I'm done with it for the year. The life mentorship, that's what I'm talking about, the life mentorship. Okay, so that's the only thing I may have or find a chance to do now is the private. There's another one we call the private mentorship. That one is a little bit more advanced and very, very, very expensive. So it's not everybody that have the opportunity or can afford to do that. Okay, so uh, so regarding the mentorship or getting our strategies, I have a very serious announcement concerning that, but that will be at the end of this video. So for now, let's just focus on the free strategy that I have for you today. Okay, now this strategy is, believe me, is the best thing that you have seen in a long time. Anywhere I stand to be corrected. It's the best thing you have seen in a long time. And with what I'm about to teach you, you stand a chance to make between 50 to 200 US dollars every single day. Every single day. Now, if you have between $5,000, $10,000 to trade with, or between $3,000 to $5,000 to trade with, you start to make between that $50 to $300 to $500 every single day with what I'm about to teach you. But on average, you stand a chance to make between 50 to $200 every single day with what I'm going to be teaching you this morning. Okay. So, without further ado, I need to make an important disclaimer. Trading forex, trading synthetic indices, and all forms of leverage products carry enormous risk. So, please, guys, at all times, do not trade or invest money you cannot afford to lose. Do not borrow to trade. Do not take a loan to trade. Do not risk what you cannot afford to lose. Past performance of any trading system, signal, program, or any other strategy, EA, and whatever, they are not indicative of future results. So please, at all times, be safe. Do not invest what you cannot afford to lose. Now, Having gotten that out of the way, let's get right into it. Let's get into the strategy. Now, this strategy is very simple. Now, I have, as you're looking at my chart, that is the way your chart will look like when you know eventually understand how to use this strategy. This is how it looks like. Okay, but you need to be taught this strategy. Now, this strategy has two. Um, how do I put it? This strategy can be used on two time frames. Okay, it can be used only on two time frames, so do not try to use it on another time frame except the time frames that are specified in this video. If you try to use another time frame, you're going to run into issues that you would not like. So it is better to stick to what is being taught here, and do not try to go and start reinventing things, or trying to reinvent the wheel and all that. No, do not do that. Just simply stick to the rules of what is being taught, and at the end of the day, you're going to be a very happy man or woman. Okay, you're going to be very happy that you actually learned this. And I'm giving you this. This is actually something that people pay a lot of money to get, but I'm giving it to you absolutely free of charge. I'm not charging you money. I'm not asking you to pay me anything. Just watch the video, go and test it by yourself. Try it out with a little amount of money if you can, but test it on demo. You're going to become a happy person. You're going to be happy that you watched this video. And if you're still watching this video up till now and you are yet to subscribe, come on, guys, hit that subscribe button right now, and also the bell icon, hit it right now, so that you can be able to get notification every time I post a new video like this. Okay, you'll be notified on your mobile, or your get a message. Oh, Emmanuel McDonald's Precision First has just posted a new video. Okay, so every time I make an update, you are notified. So hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon that comes after it. Okay, now, important, I need to make this announcement. I need to say this now. Okay, this strategy, you don't use it. You do not use it. Pay attention to everything I'm saying, please. You do not use it on another instrument except the one that is going to be mentioned, which is Crash 1000 Index. Do not try to use it on the Boom 500 or the Boom 1000 or the Crash 500 and Crash 300 and the rest of them. Do not try to use it. You are going to lose money. I noticed that a lot of people like complexities. They like things that are complex, things, so things that make, appear to make them look busy. But the reality of it is that the things that actually make you money are quite simple. They are very simple and easy to follow. The real things that make you money are not complex. They are not complicated. So stop looking out for things that are complicated, things that are, here and there. No. Things that actually make you money are not complicated. They are very easy. So what you need right now is to forget everything else you're doing. Focus on what is being taught right now. Believe me, at the end of the day, you are going to become ready to get in there. Even if you're a newbie, you're going to be able to get in there and take trades with confidence and make quite a lot of money with it every single day. With this, imagine doing $50 every day with this, and in a week that's about $350. In a month, that's 2,000. That's around $1,200 in a month. Okay, or around, maybe around 1,400 there. I'm not good at maths. Imagine doing that every month by simply following simple instructions and with a strategy you got free of charge. That is what this is going to give to you. But you need to pay attention. You need to stick to the rules. Do not try to do your own thing. Do not try to reinvent the wheel. Simply follow the rules that are being taught, and I can assure you that you're going to be better off for it. You're going to make a lot of money, but then that is, I cannot guarantee that you're going to make profit or loss. No. What I can tell you is that this is good. It has made me quite a bit of money. You understand? Sometimes when you're trading forex or maybe crypto, things may not be going well, or things may be stale in that place, and you require somewhere else that can make you money. This is it. So you can use this, you can make money, and in fact, you will make money if you are serious, if you're really willing to go all the way in and test this. You're going to make money. but you need to follow the rules. And again, finally, if you do not know how to calculate, because I keep getting lots of requests on how to calculate, your pips and your risk on Derive, on synthetic indices and all that. Now, Derive has on their website a tool for calculating your pips, the amount of profit or loss you're going to make per trade, or depending on what your risk and what lots or what a number of pips you're risking. So they have the tool. I advise you to go to their website and check out the tool. It's going to help you a lot. Remember, you shouldn't over leverage yourself. Do not, maybe you have a $50 account and then you're opening 20 positions and all that. You are over leveraging yourself. It is not good. One, two, three, four positions are okay. Okay. Now, not that I am advocating for recommending anything, but I'm just saying do not over leverage yourself. Make use of that to know how much you stand to make or lose in every single trade. Okay. That is very, very important. Now, having gotten all of these instructions out of the way, let us get into the meat of the matter. Now, like I said, your chart is going to look like this because we're using only one single indicator for this, and that is the average true range indicator, the ATR. So I'm going to remove these and apply it back. I'm going to remove this. Okay, so my chart is clean right now. So we go to these and then we click the F icon to bring us to the indicators. Okay, so we are using the average true range and it's an oscillator. Okay, so we go to the oscillator, look at it here, the average true range. We click on it and it opens. And for the parameters, we're using the default parameter, which is 14. So you're gonna, or if your own is not set at 14, I'm not sure. I'm no longer sure again because I've had it, on my chart for a long while. I'm no longer sure if it is 14. Okay. The default parameter should be 14. If it is not 14, you set yours at 14. That's the period. You set it at 14. Okay. Now you go to the styles. You can decide to choose any color you like. I prefer light green. I don't even know what this color is, but it looks like green. But I like it. I like it, so I keep it. And then on the pixel, you choose whatever works for you. Um, I like the 2 pixel. You can choose one, or you can. I advise you to choose like from two. 2, 3, or 4. But I like to choose two. Okay. Now here is where the magic happens. The magic is on the levels. Okay. So you click on the levels, pay attention, guys, pay attention. Okay, when you click on the levels, you're going to normally have 0. Okay, so you click on the cross button sign here, it's going to open another one for you. Then by this side, you enter 1.8, enter 1.8, okay, 1.8, and then you enter 2. You click the plus icon again, it's going to bring out another one. You enter 2. You click on the plus icon again, it's going to bring out another one. You enter 6.5. Okay? And then you're done. You go back by clicking on the arrow and then click on done. And voila, you have it. You are set up, you're good to go. Okay? Now, this strategy, like I said earlier, is very simple. You don't need to, the good thing about it is that you don't need to come to the chart every single day. You don't need to be on the chart every single time. Okay, 1 or 2 trades a day, you're good to go. So with this strategy, we trade on 2 different time frames. Okay, and each of these time frames have different parameters with which we trade on them. Each of these time frames, they have 2 different parameters with which we trade. So we do not trade. They say the parameter we trade on time frame A is not the parameter we use for time frame B. They are different. So you need to make sure you write this down because some of you will still come back and to my WhatsApp and start asking me what is the parameter for this one, what is the parameter for that one. So please write this thing down right now if you can. Okay, please do so. Or if you cannot, you watch this video over and over and over again until you get a handle of it. You understand it very well. It's very simple and it's very clear. Okay, write it down, watch the video over and over again. Okay, now for this strategy, like I said earlier, we are using 2 time frames with 2 different parameters. Okay, the first time frame is the 1 minute time frame. Okay, It even appears that a signal just popped out. I would have taken it if I had seen it when it popped out. Now it's a bit late for me to take it. Now, for this strategy, we allow for the 1 minute time frame, the parameters is that we allow when there is a crash. Now, you're going to notice that every time there is a crash in the market, the ATR tends to jump up. Like here, there's a crash, it tends to jump up. Right here, there was a crash, it tends to jump up. If you go back in history, you notice that every time there is a crash in the market, the ATR simply jumps up. You notice the same thing here. So you can go back and you're going to notice that every time there's a crash, the ATR tends to jump up. So for this parameter, for the 1 minute time frame parameter, we only allow price to hit the 1.8 level or the 2 level. It has to hit it or close above these levels. Either the 1.8 or the 2.0 levels. Okay, now in this case, it hit the 1.8 level, and then had it been I saw it earlier, I would have taken a trade right in front of you. Okay, and would have been in this trade, and by now we should actually be taking profit. Okay, you enter the trade once this candle closes or once this signal hits the 1.8 level, and then you enter a buy. Remember, you're only taking a buy. Please, I have to put it out there. For this strategy, you are not trying to catch the falling knife. You're not trying to you're not trying to catch um the crashes. No, you are simply buying. You're only buying for this strategy. You're not catching buys. Sorry, you're not catching crashes and like a falling knife and all that. No, don't try to do that. You are only buying, strictly buys. That's the only thing you're doing. Okay, you make an entry here and you wait for 4 or 5 candles, minimum of 4 candles, maximum of 5 candles to form. What I usually do is that I I wait once the fourth candle finishes forming and the 5 candle begins to form. I will count like 10 seconds or 15 seconds and I will take my profit and go. That is like 4.5 candles. I don't allow you to maybe get to 5 candles, but you can, if you have the patience, you can do 5 candles, or you can do 4 candles, and you take your profit and you go. Okay, but make sure that the ATR hits either the 1.8 level or the 2.0 level. It hits or even goes above it, that is when you have a signal. So if you have it's not every time maybe you have a crash like this, or you have a crash, then you jump into the trade. No, the parameters are simple. Make once the crash happens and the ATR touches the 1.8 level or the 2 level or above it, you have a signal generates. Okay, let's just go back and see. You notice every time there is a jump, maybe price tends to retrace, but you're not trying to buy into that retrace. That is not your signal. So you stay away from the market if you do not have that confirmation that is needed. Okay, in this case, you notice that you would have made money. Price dropped into the level. You notice the first drop, it didn't get to the 1.8 level. The second drop, it didn't get to it. The third drop, it got to it, and you entered. You made money. Okay, so you notice the same thing here. It didn't get to it, so there's no point for you to be risking your money here, because anything can happen. Now in this case, on the first one, it didn't get to it. The second one, it blew right through the 1.8 and the 2 levels. You entered and you made money. Here again, okay, it didn't, on this one, it didn't get to it. Okay, there's no signal again. Okay, no signal again, so you made money here. Same thing here. On the first one, it didn't get to it. Second one, it didn't get to it. The third one, it gets to it. It even goes to through the two of them. You enter 5 minutes, you get out with your money. This is in a day. This is just look at what is happening. So here you don't get a signal, so you stay away from the market. Same thing here. First time it drops, it doesn't get to it. Second time it drops, it gets to it. So you are in the trade. You enter 5 minutes, that's 4 5 minutes, 4 candles, 5 candles, you are out of the market and you're done for the day. 2 or 3 times a day will give you between $50 and $200, depending on the size of your account. Okay, so you don't need to over trade. You don't need to be greedy. A lot of you are greedy. You want to keep doing this and doing this. Oh, you're winning, and then before you know it, you start losing money. No, 2 to 3 wins a day is okay for you, and you go off and do some other thing. Come back the next day fresh. Okay, now The second time frame that we use is the 5 minutes time frame. This is my favorite time frame actually. This is the way I use, because this is with this one setup is enough for you to bring in about $200 a day if you know what you're doing. One setup is enough. Now, guys, remember that if you're making money, if you start trying this strategy and you're making money with it, remember to send me your testimonial on WhatsApp. My number is going to be below this video on the YouTube channel and also on Telegram. So make sure that you contact me on WhatsApp. Send me screenshots of your profit. I want to hear how well you're doing. Okay. Now, for the 5 minutes time frame, we do not use the same parameter as the 1 minute time frame here. We use a different set of parameters. Our parameter for it is different. So do not try to use the 2 minutes time frame parameter. It will not work. In fact, you're going to blow your money before you know it on the 5 minutes time frame using the 1 minute time frame parameter. Okay. All right. So the parameter we use here, remember we added the 6.5 level on when we are setting up our ATR. That is the level that we're going to be using, the parameter we're going to be using for the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, now here's the good thing about that 6.5 level is that we don't require to be on the chart every day. In fact, you're going to notice that unlike the 1 minute time frame where you get 4 to 5 signals every day, here you're getting between 1, 2, or 3 signals in a day. You're not getting beyond that. 2, 3, 4, 5 signals a day. Depends on how volatile the market is that day. And again, every signal you get with this 5 minutes time frame parameter, every signal you get has, listen to me, a 98% probability chance of winning. Guys, any day, anytime, 98% is too much. Believe me. And I can tell you from my experience, I've been using this strategy for a long time. And I can tell you from experience that, there was a time I actually sold this strategy. There was a time I actually sold it. But I'm giving it to you for free. So I can tell you it will make you money. Especially the 5 minutes time frame. If you're patient, if you're willing to endure, you're not willing to, over trade. The 5 minutes time frame is your best bet to make money with this strategy. You're looking for something that is simple, something that doesn't put you under stress every day. This is it. This is that thing that will not put you under stress. Okay? All right. So, sorry, we are looking for, let's look for a setup that occurred. So you notice here, we got a drop and it hits the 6.5 level, and then we make an entry. We make our entry at the once we got that signal. And now for this signal, we are staying for between 15 minutes and 20 minutes. That's between 3 candles and 4 candles. You can take your profit in between the 3 and 4. Maybe by the time the 3 closes, maybe you stay 1 or 2 minutes into the 4, you close your trade, or you can just take profit. In fact, by the time you get 15 minutes into the trade, you are deeply, deeply, deeply in profit. You are deeply in profit. And then remember that you place your stop loss. Remember not to forget to put your stop loss right below your entry, so that in case there is a crash, because sometimes, remember, no strategy is guaranteed. No strategy is going to give you 100%. Sometimes you're still going to lose money. So guys, do not forget that. Do not think, oh, it's always going to be 100% every time. No, you also have to be, the thing I hate about many people, many traders, is that the only thing they think about is the winning. They don't think about losing. They don't remember that sometimes, some days, some weeks, there are days you're going to make money. There are weeks you're going to end in losses. Weeks. I'm not talking about a week, 1 week, 2 weeks, or even there are months. I have seen traders, they have 2 or 3 bad months or 1 bad month, and then the rest of the year is good for them. Doesn't make them a bad trader. Doesn't make them, a terrible trader. There is no strategy that will give you 100% guaranteed win. In fact, in most places, a strategy that has a 40% winning percentage is a very good strategy. Many professional traders will tell you that. So if you're also like that, this is why I make this disclaimer every time. Do not trade what you cannot afford to lose. Trade with what you are comfortable with and be prepared to lose, because the losses are part of the game. There are days that the only thing you see are losses. That's the only thing you will see. So you need to be prepared for those days. There are days the only thing is going to be like you are you're having a the best time of your life. Those days will come too. So if you're the kind of person that when you are when you are winning and you're happy, you are celebrating, you're buying things for yourself, oh, you're happy, then you start losing and you're depressed, you're angry, you're mad, then it's not working, it's fake, it's scam and all that. If you're that kind of person, trading is not for you. Go and look for something else to do. Don't stress yourself with trading. Because that is what happens with trading. There are days and months and weeks where you're going to find yourself losing. You need to be prepared for those days. There are also days where you're going to find yourself making money. You need to prepare for those days too. So, like I said earlier, you take profit at the third candle or the fourth candle, depending on where you are. So, let's just take a look at what would have happened in this scenario. So, here you would have made money. Okay. So, this is in a day you had only one opportunity to trade, and you made a lot of money with it too. So, I don't think we get an opportunity here. Okay, let's keep going back. So here you also get a signal at this drop here, um, at this drop. So you took your trade and you would have still made quite a lot of money too. Okay, so you notice that there is a 95 to 98 probability that you're going to make money with this on the 5 minutes time frame, but then you don't get a lot of, unlike the 1 minute time frame where you get up to 4 to 5 to 6 to 10 signals per day. So here too, you notice that you got in and you would have also made quite a bit of money. Okay, quite a bit of money. Okay, so here too, you got in and then you made profits and you stepped out. Okay. So this is like guaranteed. I just want you to take a look at everything that we are seeing here. Every time it gets to that level, you made money with it. You just have to have the patience to, be patient, to make money. So here you may have closed with a loss or not if you're smart. So like I said earlier, you have to also prepare for the losses, and that's the reason why having stop loss is very, very paramount, because there are days you're going to find that you're losing money. It doesn't make you a bad trader. It simply means that the market does not want to go your way. Okay? So here too, you would have lost money. So we've seen two losses out of how many that we have seen now. You still would have been profitable. Okay? So let's see maybe one or two more. So here you made money. Here too, you made money. So let's maybe seek one more. Okay, didn't get to it. Okay, so here you also made some money before the madness began. So maybe one more. One more. So the good thing is that you're not always in the market, you're not over trading. So it's going to preserve your capital, and over time it's going to increase because of the high winning rate. So if you give yourself a week, a month, you find out that you're actually raking in quite a lot of money. So here, you would have probably had a loss. So let's not pretend it was going to be a win. Same thing here, because I think the market was in a forceful. And again, if you are a good trader, this is where also you need to also be on the lookout by doing what we call, some of you that have gone through our mentorship, you do what we call top-down analysis. You know the direction of the market, and you know which direction to trade to. So this is especially powerful, especially if the market is on an uptrend. Okay, days where the market is on a downtrend, you're going to discover that you're going to have too many of these that period. So you need to be careful when you are doing it. Okay, so this especially works when the market tends to be trading and up. So you would have made some money here. Um, Same thing here. You would have made money. So you notice that you made money more times than you lost. Losing is part of the game, but the good thing is that you're making money. So guys, this is it for this strategy. Now I have a very, very serious announcement to make regarding our mentorship program. Our mentorship program, like I said earlier, it has closed for the year. But if you still want access to the program, I'm going to be giving you 1 day access into our program. That is, here's what I mean. Now, the program is not coming back for the rest of the year. From starting, it's going to be around next year. Okay, it's not coming back for the rest of the year. So please do not think that you're going to we're going to start having mentorship program days. No, that is not going to happen. But if you want to get access into the program, pay attention. If you want to get access into the strategies, what we have learned, the videos, the live trading floor where we trade every day, the where I send my setups, the trades that I'm looking at, and the rest of it every week and all that. I have weekly weekly outlook. We do chart analysis. We look at the chart. We look at where we expect price to go, what we expect the market to do, and all that. And then we frame our analysis and setups. Um, you know, um, Sorry. So we frame our setups and analysis with that in mind. Okay. So if that is you, if you want to be part of it, you are going to have the opportunity to do that, but that is going to be just for one day. So it's only one day for you to get access. And on that day, that I'm going to be opening a 24-hour access into our program. And also, it's going to be heavily discounted. Okay. I actually, like I said, the normal amount we charge for our mentorship program is actually about $800. But last few months ago, I offered a $240 discount. And also for those of you that were paying in naira, I offered you a discount up to 98,000 naira. So that was how much I gave you as discount. Those of them that were not from Nigeria paid a little bit higher as by paying $240. Okay, so this time around, I'm giving you guys even a lower discount, but then all of these things are going to be for a day. Okay, and it's going to be on first come, first serve basis because I'm only looking to give access to just 10 people. Okay, so we're going to have a 24-hour access into the program on the 5th of September. It's going to be a Monday. That is, I think, that should be next week, Monday, 1 week from today. So if you want to grab a seat, okay, if you're serious, I'm looking for only 10 people. I'm not going to take above 10. Now, you're going to get, like I said, you're going to get access to the course, the VST Go 2.0, and the main course. You're going to get access to the live trading floor after you are done with the program. Okay, you're going to get one month free access into the live trading floor. Okay, where we call trades and all that. You're going to get access to it after that. Okay, so if you're serious, you want to get access to our course, this course that has changed a lot of lives, that has made millions in dollars for me and for a lot of our students, over 600 of us right now. If you're serious about getting it, if you're really serious, if this is what you want, you've been dreaming of getting it, but probably because you were not able to raise the funds initially to join, you were not able to join, here is your chance right now. So the first 10 people to take action, it's actually going to be on that day. That's the day access is going to open. That's the day it's going to close. It's going to open by 6 a.m. on Monday and close by midnight on that same Monday. So it's not just going to be, okay, sorry, 24 hours means it's going to close the next day. So from Monday, it's going to open 6 a.m. on Monday and close 6 a.m. on Tuesday. Okay, so you have 24 hours to get on board. Okay, now that's for the price of 68,000 naira. So if you're serious about now, I'm not going to make those of you that are not from Nigeria pay higher for this. So you're going to pay the same amount that those of them in Nigeria are paying, and that is $100 instead of paying 240, which is also discounted. You're going to be paying $100. Okay, so those of you in Nigeria are going to be paying 68,000 naira for access, but it's just going to be for that 24 hours. And this is not, see, don't watch this video on after a while and then you come back after 5th of September 2022 and then you say you saw our video, is it still available? No, it's not going to be available. It's just for 24 hours only. Okay, so if you're interested, if you want to be part of it, if you want to get access into it, now this is when you reserve your seat. This is where I'm reserving seats. But on that day, I'm only taking 10. Now, don't come to me if you know you are not going to be joining us. Do not come to me and say, I want to reserve seat for me. I'm expecting this. Now, the reason I'm leaving it for 5th of September is for those of you that are, salary earners. You say you get your money by month end. So this is month end, and we're getting into the first part of the new month. So by then, I believe you should have received access to your funds. So if you're interested, in being part of it, in getting access into our mentorship program, you have that day. But now you get to book your seat. Okay, you get to book your seat. Once we get to 10 people that have shown interest, that wants to get be part of it, I'm going to stop accepting. And then um, on that day, we open the floor from 6 a.m., and then by 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, access will close, and that is it. Okay, no more. So 68,000 naira or 100 US dollars, that will be for 24 hours. Okay. Now I'm not going to be accepting payments this week. It's only going to be that day. Payments are only going to be made that day. So if you're serious that you want to gain access, because I don't want a situation where people, they say they want to pay half. You pay it is there's no part payment for this. It's just $100 payment. You simply make payment for it on that day. It's just going to be that day. Okay, you get in that day, and that is it. So if your money is not going to be complete, there's no point trying to contact me. If you're serious, you want it, you can have us, you can get you can get it, you can get access to it for that price. Send me a message on WhatsApp right now. As you're watching this video, send me that message on WhatsApp right now. Okay, my number is going to be under at the description of this video, both on Telegram and here on YouTube. Okay, so send me that message right away. Guys, thank you very much for your time. Remember, it's just going to be a 1 day discount access. 5th of September, next week Tuesday. Okay, next week Monday. Okay, from next week Monday, 5th of September, 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. 6th of September. Okay, so this is only for serious people. 24-hour access, and that is it. Okay, so if you want it, start sending the messages. Remember, once we have 10 people, access will close. It's only for 10 people and no more, and that is the last time I'm going to talk about the mentorship for the year. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Do make sure you send me your testimonies, and if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscribe button and also the bell icon right now. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and have a wonderful week ahead of you. Bye bye.